after solving this, you should be able to solve any question pertaining indices because we're going to be applying all the rules or majorities of the rules of indices right here. So let's go. So now the question says we should simplify the cube root of 729 v raised to the power of minus 6 all in a bracket 1 all over what? 2. That's power 1 over 2. So now this thing simply means in indices that when you have something of this sort in indices, a, b, all to the power of what? M. It simply means that this a and b, the both of them are the one carrying what? This m, which is here. So it's going to be a raised to the power of m, then b raised to the power of what? M. So let's apply this rule to this point now. So we're going to be having our cube roots, and we have 729. So 729 is going to be raised to what? 1 over 2, because I'm going to be separating this root now for the both of them, times what? V minus 6 all to the power 1 over what? 2. Everything is inside what? The cube root. So from this point, what we are going to be having is that the cube root is now going to be what? Whenever you have something like this in indices, if I have m raised to the power of 1 over 2 in indices, it simply means that m, the square root of what? M. That's the rule of indices. If I have m raised to the power of 1 over 2, it simply means by right the square root of what? M. So from this point, I'm going to be saying square root of 729, which is two numbers that you can multiply that will give you 729. So it's going to be what? 27. Then multiply by what? My v. And whenever you have something like this in indices, the rule says if I have a raised to the power of n, then b outside, I'm going to be multiplying these two. So I'm going to be saying minus 6 times 1, which is going to give me minus 6, times 2, divided by 2 is going to give me minus 3. So there's no need for this bracket. So from this point, I'm going to be having 3 cube root of 27 times, now this is going to be 1 all over what? V raised to the power of what? 3, according to the rule of what? Indices. So we're going to be separating this cube root for the two sides because it's for everything. So cube root of what? 27 times cube root of what? 1 over v raised to the power of what? 3. So from this point, I'm going to be having cube root of 27, which is 3 numbers that can give 27, which is 3 times 3 times 3. So we're going to be having 3 here. Then cube root of 1, which is going to give me 1, all over cube root of v raised to the power of 3 is going to give me what? V. So from this point, my answer is going to be what? 3 all over what? V. So that's how to solve a question on indices whenever you see it next time. Follow for more tips like this.